so linear in its power delivery. Like obviously front wheel drive, a lot of power. The main thing that you've got to be careful of is a lot of understeer and a lot of wheel spin on power down, but this thing really does get the power down quite well.
So, what was good and what was bad?
Look, obviously the tyres are its biggest weakness out here. Like obviously we've got cars that have got R compound tyres, so we're not really comparing apples and apples, but in terms of the modifications that have been done to this car, just the way that it's so linear in its power delivery. Like obviously front wheel drive, a lot of power. The main thing that you've got to be careful of is a lot of understeer and a lot of wheel spin on power down, but this thing really does get the power down quite well. Obviously second gear you've got to be a little bit smooth, but once you sort of get to the top end of second and through third and fourth, it's just such a nice smooth power range all the way through. Like these cars are known for sort of tending to sort of drop off a little bit at the top end, but this thing really tends to pull hard all the way through. You still change at about sort of 6.8, 6.9, just before 7, but it just yeah, I think you put a set of R compounds on and it would match it with all these other cars.
What about understeer, oversteer with the different sway bars? Do you think it's improved it or balanced it out?
It's really improved the balance of the car. Look, it's not sort of an oversteering car. It's just it tends to understeer when pushed hard on the limit, but that's just the nature of a front wheel drive car. Again, like a set of R compound tyres would drastically improve the mid corner grip, but for a car on road tyres it really is good. It's just tightened up the front of the car. It stops that traditional big roll that these get in the front. It keeps the car a little bit tighter across the nose of the car. So considering it is on road tyres, it's surprising how hard you can, like especially on the downhill right-hander through the fast stuff where you would traditionally expect it to really sort of push on. You grab fourth, just a little lift, and you can basically hold it flat all the way through there. So
it's got slightly better pads and rotors. Do you notice much difference there?
Yeah, definitely. One of the big key weaknesses of these things as a standard road car is the brakes. Even though we're only doing 2 to 3 laps at a time, on a standard one of these you would expect to start to get sort of a fair bit of fade towards the end there, but not even a hint of it with this car, which was a bit of a surprise actually.
Good, thanks Warren.